Hello, my name is Audrey Allen. I am 24 years old. I aspire to be a teacher. I am a single mom to a handsome 4-year-old boy. His name is Isaiah. The goal is by the time Isaiah turns 5 to go ahead and get into a teacher position. Currently, I am a 6th grade math and science teacher. This is now my 3rd year being a 6th grade math and science teacher. I know you're probably wondering, well, you're not a Greek because clearly you're in my class. How is that possible? I am really good at my job. My students love me. My scores reflect it. I had got into this position because I was a substitute at Trinity Basin. The teacher at that time, she got real ill, and so she ended up having to leave. I took on a permanent sub position, and I've been stuck there since. I do plan on, once I get my degree, I would love to go be a SPED inclusion teacher. After this program, I am enrolling into a certification program. I would like to get my certification in SPED. So that is just a little bit about me. Now I'm going to go into my career experiences, a little bit more in detail about my career. In my journey as a teacher and leader, I have gained valuable experience through previous roles and responsibilities. These experiences have shaped me into the educator I am today. I've had the privilege of contributing to various professional achievements, such as implementing innovative teaching strategies, fostering a positive and creative learning environment. Throughout my career, I have learned important lessons that have further developed my skills and abilities. These lessons have allowed me to continuously grow and adapt to ever-changing landscape of education. Because as you and I both know, education is constantly changing. I look at it as like a newborn baby. The moment you learn a routine and you get stuck with it, boom, here comes a change and you got to just get adjusted to it. There's no set routine, but there is a set routine. I look at it as a beautiful chaos. These lessons have allowed me to continuously grow. Through my career experience, I have honed my leadership skills and developed a strong sense of responsibility towards shaping the future for my students in the educational system. I will explore my prior experiences that have shaped my journey becoming a teacher and developing as a leader. Through these previous roles in various settings, such as work, my church, and also in my community, I have honed my leadership abilities and cultivated skills that are transferable to the field of education. These experiences have allowed me to learn the importance of effective communication. I cannot stress enough how important communication is. My first year teaching, I did not realize how important it was to tell parents what their students, not what their students, what their child was doing and behaving and how they were behaving in my class. But the more experience I get, the more I am realizing it is important. Parents can help and they are wanting and willing to help. Also, how important it is to let the kids know what they're doing in class and if they are progressing, if they are digressing. That is definitely something I am learning more and more throughout teaching. The ORGL program has further enhanced my growth by providing me with tools and frameworks to apply data and problem solving in a deeper understanding of ethical preferences in the organization context. With this program, I have been able to really see a different side of education and also a different side of who I am and the teacher I do want to be, and if teaching is the career for me. Throughout my career as a teacher, I have encountered numerous valuable lessons that have significantly contributed to my personal and professional growth. One essential lesson I have learned is the importance of adaptability and flexibility in the classroom. Every student is unique, and it is crucial to adjust our teaching methods and approaches to meet their individual needs. I was just talking to one of my coworkers about this. I was letting him know that the SPED inclusion teacher at my school, I was letting him know that I am now teaching my students, we're learning integers. Typically, when I teach integers, it's a struggle in the beginning, and the kids love when I use the manipulative counters. Counters is like red on one side, sometimes it's yellow, or sometimes it's white on the opposite side. And the counselor just help the kids get an actual visual of what they're doing for integers, adding and subtracting them. However, this group of kids, they have worked so much better using a number line. And it just reassured me, not reassured, it reiterated the idea that every kid, every group of students you get, they're all their own individual person. So just because it may have worked with this group does not mean my next group it will work with. I've even seen it with this, my homeroom here this day where da-da-da, they did da-da-da. Whereas my next group of kids, whatever I taught, I had to might go more in detail, or I didn't have to go as far in detail. Because all kids, especially in their learning groups, are different. Additionally, I have learned the significance of building strong relationships with both students and their families. I have noticed throughout the years, my students who I'm actually spending time with outside of school, like if I go to the quinceañeras, or if I'm going to my boys' birthday parties, or their first communions, things like this, I have more of a personal relationship with their families as well. And now it makes teaching worth it because it's more than just teaching them math facts or teaching them about science. Now I'm actually teaching you life lessons. I'm actually getting to know who you are as an individual. This helps create a positive, supportive classroom environment, fostering a sense of trust and encouraging students to engage actively in their learning. Another lesson I have learned is the power of reflection and continuous improvement. There's always room to improve, even for myself as a teacher. I do consider myself a great teacher. I feel like I have a great foundation for teaching, but there's so much I can learn from teachers who have taught in a very long time span, and also from a new teacher. Things I have learned from my students, things I have learned from the principal, things I've learned from people who have never been in a classroom and they just have a different perspective. It's always a continuous improvement in a learning environment wherever you go. Furthermore, I have come to understand the value of collaboration and networking with other educators. In conclusion, the journey of becoming a teacher has taught me valuable lessons that have shaped me personally and professionally. Far as personal interests, I have devolved into three key aspects of my life: family, hobbies, and balancing work and personal life. These personal interests are not just separate from my career as a teacher, but they do play a significant role in shaping who I am as an educator and leader. By maintaining strong relationships with my family, I am reminded of the importance of connection and empathy. Those are the same qualities that I do bring into my classroom. Pursuing hobbies and engaging in extracurricular activities allows me to recharge and bring fresh perspective to my teaching. Now my life is not just mom, teach, mom, teach. I have other things that make me a whole and make me who I am. Lastly, finding a balance between work and personal life is so essential to my well-being and effectiveness as a teacher. I believe that by nurturing these personal interests, I'm able to bring my genuine self to the classroom, and this helps me create stronger connections with my students. And hopefully, I do hope that I'm inspiring them to fulfill their passions and also find their full potentials. Motivating factors by becoming a teacher. Becoming a teacher is driven by a strong passion for education and the desire to make a positive impact on the lives of students. The reason why I said positive impact is because some teachers have a notion of, oh, this teacher told me I'll never be nothing. Oh, this teacher said da 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 about me. All this negative things that have been spoken against children, and that they bring that with them as they're adults. Teachers need to make a positive impact, because regardless, we're going to make an impact. But the question is, what kind of impact are you making? Is it a positive one or a negative one? The opportunity to inspire future generations and contribute to their personal and intellectual growth is a compelling motivation. The joy of seeing students succeed and the satisfaction of being a part of their educational journey greatly influences the decisions to pursue a career in teaching. I just love being able to shape the minds of the future generation. By becoming a teacher, one can make a lasting difference in the lives of students and contribute to a betterment of society. In my leadership development journey, I have had the privilege of serving in various leadership roles. These experiences have helped me grow and learn as a leader, enabling me to lead effectively in different contexts. Currently, I'm also a leader in my workplace and actively involved into my community. In my workplace, I am considered a mentor since I have been here for 3 years. I have been in my position for 3 years. I am a mentor and I do have a mentee. She is the reading and social studies teacher at my school. Even though this is her 8th year of teaching, this is her first year at Trinity Basin. So I get to finally be a mentor and I love it. These concepts have challenged my thinking and have allowed me to approach leadership in more of an informed and ethical manner. Overall, my leadership journey has been enriched. Also, I can contribute to the ORGL program, and I do look forward to continuing my growth as a leader in the future. The ORGL program has had a significant impact on my development as a leader. The program has provided me with memorable insights and transformational lessons. It has expanded my knowledge and understanding of leadership, helping me grow and develop as a leader. Overall, the program has been instrumental in enhancing my leadership capabilities, and has equipped me with valuable skills that can apply in various leadership roles. As far as my student profile, I will be talking about time management strategies, overcoming challenges, and coping with paper composition. As a student, I prioritize my time effectively by creating schedules, setting goals, and breaking tasks into manageable chunks. I realized I used to get overwhelmed a lot, and it was because I wasn't organized. It was because I looked at the bigger picture instead of looking at things by section. And even as a teacher, I do that in my classroom. Instead of giving my kids an entire packet to do, we break it up in sections. So then that way we do stations. So it seems as if it's not as much work, but they're really getting done with the entire packet. It really has made a difference. I have learned that I've been faced with challenges over the way, such as balancing work and personal life or dealing with unexpected circumstances. But overcoming these challenges, I have learned to adapt, seek support from my peers and instructional coaches, and just develop resilience. As an instructor, the support that they have been providing is with constructive feedback, offering guidance, and providing a collaborative learning opportunities, and that has really helped my growth as a student. As far as instructional support aims to provide the necessary assistance for your journey as a teacher and leader. Effective communication and feedback are essential in this process. There has been times in a classroom where I feel like I'm doing my best and I feel like, oh yeah, I killed that lesson. Like my kids, they knew what they was talking about. Everybody was so engaged. I did my data tracking. Like I'm really proud of myself. But here comes my coach. Well, Alan, this is something you could have did more. Or Alan, you could have did this. And I appreciate it because now, next time he comes and sees me, I have added those new things on top of my, on top of what I could do to be a better teacher. And now my T-test score has went from developing to, oh Lord, what else? I can't think of it now, the next column, but I can really see myself growing, especially compared to when I first started teaching. So my instructional support has further developed my teaching and leadership abilities, just ensuring that I have a positive impact on my students and the education community as a whole. And this is just a little bit about me. I hope you were able to see a little bit about Audrey. I know online it says my name is Rolanda, but it is Audrey. I don't know why. My mom's name is Rolanda. I don't know what happened to the why is it confused? But yes, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy your day.